shift, but automatic when you just keep it in D. High throttle 3 to 4 is controlled by that. Okay, so if you're low throttle, normal driving on the highway, it'll shift up. High throttle, bam! Okay, that's good. 8, 10, and 13 millimeter socket will be needed. See if we got them all over here. Here's our 10. See? It's not hard to find them when you know where you put them because they're organized.
A light of hope. Let's see a little quicker. Oh, a long way. Oops. Is that correct? Dolphin? Oh, okay, those are, oh, got it. Okay. I can hit these lights. There we go. Oh my.
That's the one. Mine's a different color now, but alright. That's really hard to be a... Gotta remove this pipe. 10 mil. Okay. I think it's just two. Not sure what else there is holding it in. 1, 2. It's in there pretty good. Oh, look at that. Got it. I heard the man front and the rear. Front. Long screwdriver. Oh, ho, 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 easy peasy. Let's not rip those out. Oh.
Pressure is doing it. Not anything up here. Alright. Got a bone. This was the front one. Right here. Here's the rear one. Running like that, I believe. Yep. Not like that. Okay, so now I'm going to put this somewhere where I won't mess it up. Oh, you know what? It's a great spot for it. And bam! Just like to keep everything close to how it was when I was in there. Make it a little easier. Put that. Oh, I just watched this video. Alright. That was that. What's next?
This one and this one hold the wires in. And I'll sneak these out of the way. Oh, probably slips on there, okay.
And what else? How does that smell doing that? Doesn't look like it. That's small too. How do you do that?
This off. Let's use a little ratchet. I'm putting the intake together still. This longer piece here.
Here we go. Back here. Oh, that's cool. Kinda broke on the way out. It was like bent on the pans and she had banged up taken out, I don't know. Anyway, come on. Gotta get some time. Okay, yay! That's out. Push it out. Let's just get out of the way. That's not cool.
Just in there. It's not like pressed in or anything, it doesn't look like. Oh, what? Oops. That's some shit I would do. My best friend here. Get out of the filter hole, buddy. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Just gonna keep you around. Whoops. How does this come out?
Just come right out. Ooh. Look at you. Huh. Okay. Spin yours away. Put these back in so I don't lose them. Whoa. Definitely only cost everything inside this transmission. Yeah, put these one in. Alright. Now what? This looks like
It's gonna be in the way. Oh, 13 mil. Is that you? What does that do? Let's see.
Oh yeah, 13 mil for that big boy. What does that do? What can I keep? No, I can't. Whoa. The hell? Ooh. That's a gear selector. Okay, that's you. I'm just gonna put this one back in. So that went there like so. Put you there. This is the main one that went in there. Just gonna keep you in there. What else? This has to come out, I think. And that maybe? I don't know. Huh. Very interesting. Can't take this out. That'll slip out. Boom. And these have to come off too. This must be just a bracket that holds this on. Looks like it. Okay, so that's another 10 mil. Now can this come off? Oh, it's doing that. Okay. Maybe push this in, and this comes out. Nice. And for a second, I want to lose shit. I'm coming. I think so. Just taking it apart right now. I'm just doing this so I don't lose shit. Same size. Yeah. Oh, no, what did I do? TBH. But I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Like like this. Not like this. This, when you're...
That's the little ball that goes in here. Ooh, okay. I already had a scary moment.
Why?
This little ball fell down into this like weird little crevice of a thing, and I had to fish it out.
I take some extra stuff apart. You know, I just want to take apart and... Well, I mean, that wasn't supposed to happen, but... I guess. I think it's supposed to go like this. Okay. Now it's time to go back out right before I touch it, and then after there. Here we go. This one up here. See, it's important to hand tighten things. This is a gear. Still right there. I feel like when this is all the way in, let me see, when you put your car in park and push it this way, or no, or pull it, I feel like you just shove this thing out because it locks this gear in this transmission. I don't know if any of that's true. I'm just estimating. Makes no sense to me. I have no idea. But boy, that was annoying and kind of scary. Like, I heard it drop too, now you could see it. I was like, heard it. I'm like, oh no, why is that in there? Hey, do me a favor. Keep that on the screen and tell me if you can see all this. Of the GoPro. Can you see all this? Pretty clearly. Can you see the bolt all the way down there? Down? Can you see all the way up inside there? How far up can you see?
Pretty sure we gotta remove that little snap ring in there, and then that thing is under spring pressure and it pops right up. This isn't very long. Oh, nice. Okay, so I think we left off with me struggling to get this here retainer clip out. That's holding all this back, and let's see. Looking back, I should have set this all up over there, but that all came out of, let me see if this is easier. See, right inside there. This first groove that you see right there, down in there, that's where the retaining clip, that's where that was. And you just basically, well, what I had done at first, let's see if you can point at it, right there, where that ridge is. Anyway, that retaining clip, you gotta put these in there and squeeze them together and take it out. But the pair that I originally was trying to use doesn't work too well because this is so flimsy, and these actually come out as you're squeezing it in, which pushes against inside here, makes it like hell. Messed around with that for like 20 minutes, finally went to Dad's. Look at that. This was perfect. Put it in there, boom. 2 seconds later, I wasn't recording, unfortunately. 2 seconds later, and bada boom. Make sure it's focusing. There we go. Came out no problem. And for some reason, my phone does this when you try to take a picture in this really bright light. So anyway, thought that was pretty cool. Here we go. Boom. So once that's all out, oh, I forgot there's a hole in my pocket. There we go. There. So now once this is out, yep, we're still on page 1. So I just laid this out nicely how they have it on here. We have this spring, big land, small land, this land is your land, this land is my land. Boom, boom. Whatever. And I think this matches up with B. Looks like it's bigger than A. Definitely smaller than C. But it's a pretty crude way of looking at it. So, Pittsburgh. Got the China freight special here, but hey, they work. We're in millimeters. Let's go to inches. Let's see what we got here. This will be interesting with one hand. 0.422, look at that. Boom. Right there, baby. Yeah, you know, these are very sensitive, so boom. That's definitely B. So now it says circle. I got circle B for page 4, step 3. Don't use size A. So A is bad, we have B. Bada boom. Oh, good thing we don't have that because we don't have to worry about that. So, bam. Alright, B. Okay, so kind of following the directions on YouTube, but also trying to make that make sense with the directions in my packet. In the YouTube video, this Transgo is like really, really old how-to video, and the directions are even printed differently. But on the YouTube video, in case anyone comes across it, it says you're replacing these boost valves and bushings. You're replacing this valve and bushing assembly with something that's in the kit. And there isn't anything in this kit for that. These are going, I read all the directions right. These are going in later. Or maybe these, depending on what type of valve body you have. Springs and all this. These are plugs for your separator plate. Different springs. And these are all later on. And even this, you know, it's obvious none of this will fit in there. This is actually for the 87 and older 700R4s. This is something inside the, I think it's like the 3/4 or the 3rd to 4th clutch pack. I don't really know. And I believe like this big screen is for not sure what those are for. Oops, came out. Go back in the hole. Okay, so I think these are actually the ones that plug up the separator plate. But anyway, I know this is for manual only. Some of this stuff. I don't know, I was looking through here kind of ahead. This thing right here, governor spring, that's what that is. And I actually have a whole new, oh shit. Oh dear. Second gear, whatever, servo, the Corvette servo. So I'm actually not taking apart the stock one, replacing that stuff. I'm just gonna put a new one. But anyway, god damn it. Comparing these directions to what the guy said on YouTube, this step that I made really hard to see now says grind this land flush all the way around. It's not fussy. So that's nice little confidence there from this pressure relief valve. I'm not really sure what PR means, but anyway, that step is not on the old-timey YouTube video from Transgo themselves. So I'm going to do that because it's in my directions. And then after that, I've already measured, I've got B, blah, blah, blah. Put it all back together. Then on to the rest of this valve body work. So anyway, yeah. If you're looking for an updated how-to on the 700R4 Transgo 2 and 3 reprogramming kit, the other video is not going to show this, so I'm going to take her to the grinder. It's going to be really loud and annoying, but yep, turn this on, nice and flush. I'm gonna shoot some, you know, carb cleaner and whatnot down through here, so it'll all be cleaned up. All right. Okay, with the help of this really old grinder, the landing is completely grinded off, so it will match this picture now, like it does. Oh, so we've got, stay still, buddy. There you go. We got 1, 2 little ribs, little bulby guy, this next little hat looking thing on him, then 1, 2, 1, 2, a little hole, and yep, I cleaned it all out with carb cleaner, brake cleaner, whatever I got there, and then yep, that top one is gone. It kind of looks like it's shown, like it doesn't go all the way around, so it's like see-through on there. So all right, and then I'm gonna go put this together. Then all right, so again, this kit differs from what was on the original video because it didn't come with a new boost bushing valve thing, so we're using the old ones, and we just have that top landing ground off, and we're using the green spring like the directions say. That did have the green spring, and it fits over, and actually the green spring and my stock white spring look pretty much the same, so I'm not really sure what the difference is. Of course there are different spring rates, but I don't know the way of testing a spring rate. I guess I could, no, I'm not gonna calculate shit. Anyway, here we go. The video, they have them doing it upside down in the car. So they just shove it in like this. I'm not doing it upside down, so I'm going to put it in the way I took it out, which was with this nice little magnet. So this one in first. I just want to make sure it gets down in there nicely all the way. And then this spring. Oh yeah. It's down there all the way now. Then this thing was like inside it, like that. Okay. Then inside here is this little guy, and this whole thing just went on top of that. Like so. Now something isn't happy in there, of course. This was like way down in there. Maybe it's that. I gotta see how this went, because it's all upside down. Boom. Okay, so it goes like that. Okay, that holds itself for good. Let's see. Something's not in there all the way. There we go. Okay, so it's just off centered there. So maybe hold that down. How do I do it? There we go. Oh, look at that. Going up and down, no problem. Okay. So we can see that little area where this is going to have to go. You know what? Keep a little pressure on that. Try to put this in the way I took it out. And I just had it like that. And just squeeze in there nice. Alright, maybe that was a bad idea. That didn't even look like a good idea. Can't tell if that's in there or not. Oh. Oh, it's totally not. Goes pretty far. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, part of it's in there. Maybe I just gotta... Oh, look at that. Not yet, but close. The front part is in. And we'll squeeze it. Hopefully you can see that. Push it down into the groove. Oh, that's how you take it out. Again. Ah, okay. Tough to see. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Okay. Is that in? Holy shit. Was that like try 4 or 5? That's not bad. It feels like it did before. I wonder if it's just like a different pressure. I don't know. Oh. Just make sure it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't pop loose or nothing. So much dog hair. Don't worry, we're gonna clean this thing out. There we go. So, I'll press it down. Can I spin this right around? No. Oh, because it wasn't in. Alright, now it's totally in there. Yep, now it moves around just nice. Look at that, okay. It's about how much it went down before, too. Didn't really go down too much. Huh. Okay. Almost forgot entirely to record this. But I don't want to forget what I did. So here's my little video on it. The directions are saying I got to remove these so I can move this whole assembly. This right here went right here. This little guy. Yeah, okay. So this went in like there, and that goes all the way in flush with the top of the valve body. And this one went on this side through here, and it was actually sticking up a little bit. Yeah, that slides in there. So that one went there, and the book in the Transgo video has not told me to remove any other ones, but I know that this one is here. I've already gotten these pulled out, using this to kind of like pry there, or squeeze in there very gently and then pry them out, and I can pull them out with this. I can't find my smaller set of these, but bada boom, bada bing. And I think that's for this one. This one is for this valve body, and this one I think has one. Oh, that's this one. Then there's this one. Oh, okay, so this one doesn't have a thing. This one doesn't have one, I guess. How does that come out then? Oh, I think this big guy here is what's holding that in. Okay, so take that out. 1, 2, well, 1, 2, 3, and then step 4. And then installing these things, we've got red springs, white springs, little spring, no color spring, some ball thing, I'm not really sure. These are the two balls that came out, and they went, mine's 87 and up because mine's a 91. No check ball here. Okay, so I don't have one in here, right? With auxiliary valve body, no check ball here. Okay, so I just have here. So one of these balls goes here, and the other ball goes here. Okay. GoPro's gonna die soon. I'm not sure why it's not holding a charge very well. But let's see. There isn't a yellow spring. But this says I need a yellow spring, a red spring, brown spring, white spring. I think there might be more springs in here. Oh, not that one. There we go. There's a yellow spring and a white spring. And then there was a red spring. Oh yeah, we're going to do a red spring because that's what that one is. So we got the red spring in there. Firm crisp brown, firm shift white. You already know, buddy. So brown, white. Wait, which one's brown? I think this one's brown. Oh yeah, that one's brown. Okay, cool. Well, I'm not using that one, I'm using the white one. Yeah. Hey, what the fuck? Oh, there's the white one. Yeah, that one worked. This one. And the red one. And then I'm not sure yet. This is if large valve plug fits bore, install it with white. Ah, okay, so there's a large one and a small one. Large one gets white. Small one gets yellow. So white and yellow, bada boom. And I think these two things are the caps that go in there. We'll see. See what the video has. Anyway, we'll see after that's all figured out and done. Alright, and what I didn't record just now was after you remove those two pins, this thing comes out. And ours does have a 94. So we are good to go with installing the new and improved performance stuff. If I had 93, it would be bad. No number, 94, good. Yeah, and the video also, I gotta say this or else I'll forget like what the order was. The video kind of skipped step 2 on page 3, where you drill this hole and this hole, and then you discard the 3-2 control valve, But I know they do it later in the video because I've watched it a couple times already, so I'm going to actually do that when they do it. But I'm recording this now, so I know not to forget to do that. I don't think it matters what order you do this shit in as long as it all gets done. But, oh man, I record all that sideways. Actually, it's probably a good idea because this way it would be like sideways. So really, this was good. Okay, anyway, that's that. As far as pulling this out, though, I had to use this magnet. You could just tip it upside down and pull the spring out, whatever, falls out. Is it green and white? Or just green? Some white? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so basically all of this comes out of here. Now that channel is empty. So, okay, next. Okay, so with following the directions in the nice little video, this all came in this little bag right here. Basically, this is a little brown spring, goes inside of here. And this little tapered spring that came in here, boom, slapped it on there. So, and this little TV bushing, my model doesn't have that. So it's just the rest of this. Bada boom. And then the thing that they did next was put this guy all the way in here. And it kind of resembles what this looked like. Put this all the way in. You can see right here the little tapered spring on there. Got this thing, and then that spring pushing on the end like that. Okay. And now this part says red spring. If original spring is longer than red, reuse it. Okay. So, this was from earlier. Here's my original spring, and here is my red spring. Now let's just reiterate that just for my own sanity. Red spring. If original spring is longer than the red spring, reuse it. Original spring, red spring. Our original spring, green boy, green and white, whatever. Green boy is longer. If the original spring is longer than the red spring, reuse it. Reusing the red spring. Okay. So then this US patent, yeah, 471140, boom, this is already in there, so it had that. Put this back in here after we take these little washer guys out. I don't know how those are gonna stay wherever they're going. Okay, what's this tell me to do here? Look here first. Yeah, I already did that. Mine says 94. We went over that. Boom. Original spring sits longer. I've got one. Why do they give me two? Install shim. It's only saying to install one shim. They gave me two in the package. Well, okay. I'll just put one back. Shim. Does shim go on like this? Shim go in like that? I would think like this. TV plunger. Like that. This thing is showing it. Actually, it looks exactly like that. Oh, okay. So it will stay all in there. Whoa. And that's going back in, I guess. That's that. Alright. Very nicely, of course. Do these have to go a certain way? I'm just installing it like it is there. Oh, you know what? This shim lines up. Okay, definitely install it exactly how they have it. Boom, like that. Yeah, that's right. Because this shim is actually this one. That's the one that we took out earlier. It goes vertically right through there. So this will be installed exactly how they show it. With some wiggling, I guess. Oh yeah, she gone. Oh, get in there. Yeah. Oh baby, come on. It's like you're pushing hard, but you're trying to push really nicely. Oh, now she's in there. Look at that. Look at that. All right, we got some freaking... This cool stuff is inside there. No longer that. That's the unwanted parts pile. That's stock shit. I mean, that's in there. Look at that. Oh, that feels out way stiffer than it used to. Whoa. I don't know, is it supposed to? Or is that just me? I mean, wait, it's the same spring. I'm not sure, but I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's what I'm feeling. That spring, it wasn't there before, so maybe that's the extra spring rate. I mean, there's 1, 2 extra springs. Okay. I mean, shit. Now I can probably put that one back in there. Looks like that one, right? A little swoop-de-doop and a little doodad next to it. Here we go. Maybe a little, the skinny cutter hammer. Nicely. That sounded. Oh, she's almost flush. Oh, that's flush as hell. Okay, let me look at that. There we go. Oh, now it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's actually kind of heavier than you would think. Oh. Look at that. Okay. Now you go in here. Now, I don't believe this one was flush. I think it was sticking out a little bit. Oh. Come on. Please don't let me put you in right. I can't tell. Let's try a little bit. No. I wish I could remember how far in that was. Alright, well, let's see if that's that far. Man, I am not good at this whole talking to myself thing. I went in like halfway there, huh? Is that what it was? Damn, I think so. I mean, that was definitely far enough in there. Watch, I bet you this thing will wanna... Oh yeah, okay, sweet. We did have it in there locking, doing its job. Okay, let's push it back in. Oh! Supposed to go in that far? So, oh, look at that, dinged it. I dinged her. Shit. She only wants to go in like that much. Yep, oh, look at that, pulled it right in. Oh, now that's freaking perfect. I don't think that ding will matter. It seems like it just holds it, and there's just little passages for the fluid to go through. This is just, you know, people are like, yeah, transmissions are really automatics are really confusing, and they totally are. But I took a class on some hydraulics. Was it fluid mechanics? Something like that. Anyway, getting my engineering school's worth right here. Using that degree to make sense of an automatic transmission. Okay, there's that part. And we do some reading here and watch this old video. So, I think I said before, mine is a 91. This actually looks a little different than the one in the video. He's got 2 plugs on there, and it seems like this isn't on like a. This seems to be like flush on this, you know, and he's taking this out, and actually this is what's holding that back. So I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and so this is actually on top. And there's a little valve in there, it looks like. This all kind of looks a little fucked up. This all looks a little different. This is all moved over. That's here now, instead of where he has it over there. So I'm just going straight off the directions for this part. See, it's showing this here. Cut out, boom. Then there's this. And you can see there's a little valvey body in there, and we're not touching that. That's staying in there. Come down to this one, you can see it inside there. This is the one that we're messing with. And this is telling me, boom, there's just another roll pin. We already got it loose. Pull that out. Put that there. Okay. And it's saying there's a little plug. Pull this out. There's a valve. And then we're going to be putting in the white spring, because we are going all the way here. We want the firmest shift. My understanding is the faster and firmer your shifts are, the less slipping of the clutches, the less heat, the longer these poor guys will last. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do exactly this. This just varies from the video. Again, I don't know if the video looks like it was made before 1991. Maybe it was the 87 or whatever. Or 83, 84, I don't know. But this one is matching this like exactly. And I know his directions have been updated since the video, because the directions in the video, he refers to the paper and they look different. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take this out. I'm not sure exactly. Oh, they're aluminum. Yeah, so I'm not really sure how to get all this out. Oh, I can just grab onto it. Okay, maybe we could push on it from inside of here. Something. Oh, look at that. That's what's in there. Look at that right there. Let's just remember it looked like that. Okay. Let's get him out. Or her. And I'm pushing up, pulling it out. Oh, there's a little spring in there. Okay, so that must be what we're replacing with this white spring. Okay, and it's looks like a purple spring in there now. So what if I push on the spring? No. Push that out. That's not doing anything. Okay. Well, no sense in recording me struggling with this. We're just gonna. I'll see you when I get this out. Okay. Of course, after I say that, I literally just put my finger in here and lift it up on it. And now it's coming out no problem. So we'll just keep on recording now. And I'll just remember, oops, hard that up a little bit, that one like that. Pull this out all the way. And keep it just like that. Okay, so this is another case of maybe that roll pin comes in and locks that in there, it looks like. keeping it exactly how they have it here, which I guess looks more like that. Huh. No. There we go. Right? Like that. Who the hell knows? Oh, you know what? Yeah. Like that. There it is. That's how it goes in. That pin slides through here, not through there. Pin slides in like this. So this is sitting in there like this. This pin goes in like that. I think. Maybe not. No, he definitely has to picture it like this, doesn't he? Wow, this is confusing. Okay. He has it like this. But that's like that way. Guess I have to watch this video. Yeah, I'm like pretty sure that went in like that. You know what? It did, because look, this pin right here holds that in like that. So this went in like this, and that pin actually holds it right through there. Bada boom. Look at that. Boom, went in like that. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that went in like that. Bada boom, that went in like that. I don't think I have to replace anything here other than the spring, which, ooh, I can feel it. Oh, I can see it. Okay, there it is. I'll dig this little spring out. All right. So he was a purple spring. It doesn't note that. I kind of wish this would say, like, hey, replace the insert color here, spring, with the, as I do here, brown or white spring. And this, okay, so that's the one that's coming out of there. Now, my question is, there's that spring, or is it, I just feel like I saw another brown spring in here. Let's not be confusing us. Okay, that's definitely a brown spring. That's the spring that came with it. Alright. This spring doesn't have a color. This is a red spring. This is still totally the only brown spring. Look at that. That's brown as hell. Yep, that's the brown spring. That's a blue spring. That's an orange spring. That's a white spring. Oh wait, I want the white spring. Oh, look at that. That made that really easy to tell. We don't want that brown spring, girl. Get that brown spring out of here. What are you doing? It looks like it has like a little compressed section there. Making it a little smaller. Look at that. That has like twice as many. Ooh, that's not that. That's okay. This is the stiffest. So let's see how this goes. So really shitty non-crisp or firm shifts. Crisp shift. And Stiffy Boy, the firmest shift. That's the only fucking white spring I see. So okay, putting you back in the bag. Keeping you out. Putting you back in the bag. Putting... Oh, well, let's look down here. Second one is red. I only have one red spring, so we'll keep him out. Oh yeah, I measured that yesterday, or earlier in this video if I compile them. Red spring, so he's next. Purple spring, now I'm going to white. Get this spring out of my hand before I confuse myself, because obviously it's easy to do here. Purple spring, you know where to go. Unwanted parts category. Red spring. What's for the next part? What's step 4? Oh, okay, so white and yellow spring, and then new valve and plug. And those are already so nicely in here. So we'll just try to stay organized here. Place here. Did the drilling through this wall here to here. And then I think I need to drill through the bottom of there. And then over here somewhere. Here. I don't know, but yeah, like I said earlier, the video hasn't done that yet, so I'm not going to do that yet. But they're in the direction, so they will get done. Anyway, bada boom. Look at that, that fits on there nice, okay. That even shows the flat face going there. Okay. Going back in, buddy. Wait, maybe I should like clean it out. That's just been there forever. Ugh. Oh yeah, squirt it. Get some non-wet air in there. It's still wet as hell, but whatever. That's what that dude in the video was doing. So any hoodles? Ow. That's funny. Okay, here we go. Put this back in here. This is that one that was kind of tough to get out. Stuck on something. Noticed that with the earlier one. Oh, that thing is still in there. Good. Okay. See, I can barely see that hole opening. There it is. Hopefully you can see it. Now this bad boy going all the way down in there. Oh, look at that. Okay. That's keeping him in there. He was flush as well. That's it. Now, I took this one out, or I loosened this one earlier, but it's as if we don't touch that one. So I'm gonna make sure I put him back in. Okay, he's back in there. Okay, or she, whatever. Here we go. So that was that one. Got the white spring in there. This one is next. Boom. So now this one has this big guy in there. And I think we can poke him out through this side. What the hell's that noise? Hear that? Oh. That's this guy. Okay. How the hell do you come out? Okay. I think this will fit. Then it won't. This will fit. And it barely do. Okay, now the video says that you know, in their thing it says it's step F on whatever page we're on, but we don't have that. Now it's saying go ahead and remove this, remove the pin, remove the spring, and then remove the control valve. And it says that you can get rid of the spring, but you need the valve for later. Oh, look at that, that's steel. Okay, so I'm just gonna, yeah, here it just says discard control valve. So I'm not sure if they have a different one, but that went in like this. I'll put the pin back here for good memory, for remembering. Actually, no, I won't, because that's pretty loose in there. Alright, I'm just going to throw these up here, because I don't know what these directions want me to do with them, but that dude just said, save the pin, we'll need it later. Even though it says to discard it. So I'm wondering if, you know, maybe one of these goes in there instead. Doesn't look like it, does it? No, those look different. I don't know. Anyway, I don't remember that far ahead. So we'll just continue with this, which is saying to pull this out and remove that spring and put the red spring in. So I still need to figure out how the hell I'm going to get this thing out. Well, alright, yeah, I'll get that out. Hey, so I don't forget exactly what I did and how I did it. Here's the spring that came out of there. Here's our red spring that we're putting back in here. So that's the one that came out, so here's the difference. So up in there, open there, bada boom, just like the picture shows, bada boom, bada bang, and that was the really big roll pin that was holding it, and our boost valve is size B. We had that all calibrated up. They say to mic it, but or use the template, whatever. Any hoodles, install a red spring. There's a difference between the two. Red spring's a little rounder, a little fatter, and maybe shorter. A little taller. Let me get this brown spring, orange spring, get those out of there. Blue spring. There's a blue spring in there. That's for the other size. Okay, any hoodles. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Oh, that's what I wanted to also mention. It's kind of tricky to get this out because there's only like these tiny much of space between the bottom of that and the top of the inside there, where it's a smaller diameter. This is going to be really hard to see inside there, but there we go. You see a little landing in there? So you only had a really small space between this and the top of that landing. This was my only screwdriver that was small enough to fit into this hole right into there. And boom. Just a couple tiny light taps, even when I was like failing to do it with this one, because you obviously needed a flathead. It was just tiny light taps, so I wasn't messing anything up. But that's, you know, good thing of having the powers of the infinite screwdriver drawer. So we found this, I think this is like a little tester, a little test light. I don't know, but it worked. So now to quit talking and start doing, oh, you know what, here. We're gonna be professional with all this. And it's the GoPro this time. It's adventure. Doing the video. He's very big on cleaning stuff, as he should be, as we are going to be. There we go. It's funny, it just says tips upside down, blow it out dry, which is true. But I also have an air compressor, but it's so noisy and loud, and that's the same thing. But I don't know. I wonder how many times you can do that before it runs out of gas. Anywho, throw this in there. I think it has to slip past there. I'll go down here. There we go. Get it past the channel there. There we go, there's our red spring. So that's bottoming against that little wall in there. And this thing, and just how the picture shows, a flat end against this. So this is what we're doing, red spring, this thing, back in the hole. Oh, it's already compressing on a spring? Oh, I don't like that sound. Oh, who does? Okay, that's not in there very straight. Still not straight. Oh, it's just pushing against it. Okay. Wow, that's a bit of a pain in the butt there, huh? There we go. So that squishes in there. That spring that's in there. And then, you gonna stay for me? Oh, you know what? Oh, that's my hammer. Yeah. There we go. Give it a better base. Okay. So once I get that all the way in there, boom, put that back in. Huh. Pretty sure it went in this way. I don't know if that matters. Looks like they're both chamfered a little bit. Okay, now I need a third hand to hold this in here without pushing off the table. Oh dear. Oh wow. Whoa. Just like that, huh? I'm tapping everything so gently because I don't really know what all this stuff does except direct and redirect hydraulic fluid through these passages. I hope I don't go down too far there. I don't know if you really can, if that matters. I don't really know. Although it would make it pretty difficult to take out if you had to. Let me just see. No, there's still the same gap that was there. Okay, so that's good. Bada boom. Okay. Let's put that down. Let's go over here. This was for the earlier stuff, so I think we're actually done with that. Oh, I should sit down on my stool. Next. Sip it. Okay. Okay, so now there's that one, which is this one. Oh. Is that not the one that right here? Discard that. Oh, this does get replaced entirely. Okay, so we don't need that. So one or the other of these goes in here. But like I said earlier, I'm pretty dang sure I have to. This says right here, drill down 110,000 through the bottom of this passage, which is totally this passage right here. But man, that picture doesn't look like it goes all the way down, does it? I mean, they're saying it's a vent passage, venting to whatever, so I believe we drill that through there and then drill this one here, but not all the way through. So I'm just gonna refer to the video, make sure they do that, and then come back to this because I think that's what they're gonna do next. So I'll let you know what we do. Okay, Okay, so now the video finally said to go ahead and do this drilling. Drill the 110, which is the smaller one. Now these actually come with the kit. So here's 110 thou, and then here's the bigger one, the 157 thou. And so this says just drill the 110 thou through there. Yep. Third one over, got this one. 1, 2, third one over. Well, I'm counting this as 1, 2, third one, whatever. Anyway, boom, drill that down right through. And then they just showed it going down through all the way to the bottom of the valley, or body, valve body. Okay. That's this one, Oh, okay, it says right here, they're gonna install a new one, spring all that. Okay, so there's that bullshit out of there. Here's the new one ready to go. I don't know, I just gotta keep double checking shit. Page 4, step 4. Whoa. Yep. Oh, that's the one that goes. Oh, this is the one that we took out. Yeah, the orange guy. That's the one we took out. We put the red one in place. Okay, this is supposed to go over here. Because that purple one was from up here. The white one was from 2. So it was purple one, white and orange one. This is the one with the white spring. Yeah. And that gets the red spring. So find you, or is this the red spring that they're talking about? No, red spring, red spring, red spring. Oh wait a minute, I thought I had this all planned out here. Oh wait, no, red spring already put in. That's the red spring. Yep, this one. Oh, yeah, okay, so this is the one that gets replaced with these, whichever one fits it. Okay, so anyway, back to the exciting part. I don't know what's exciting to drill through, it's kind of scary, but whatever. I just keep double checking this little squiggly guy, boom, squiggly guy, boom, right through to the bottom of it. Make sure that that's starting it nice and easy there, and I don't remember where I put the flashlight. There it is. Oh, it's all turn on. It is all filled with food in there. Yeah, we started drilling a little hole in there. Okay, perfect. So that should come out through around there, I think. Goes this. Yeah, it should be right there. Because after that is that little indent for that. So, okay. Okay. So that should go through there without, well, I'll raise it up just a wee bit. So I don't go through the workbench here. Okay. Yep, there we go. It feels good. Oh no. All right. It's so hard to see in there. Whoops, looks like I started making a second hole. Okay, come on, drain out of there. There we go. That was in the middle anyway. She's cutting all right. Through. Didn't go through shit yet, damn it. Get the material out of there. Oh dang it, marred up the edge there. Didn't want to do that. Yeah, definitely have two going there. Don't want to. Oh, really? There you go. Going. Just trying to do it nice and easy here. through. There we go. Oh, ran out of drill there. Ran out of bit. There we go. Okay. Okay, there's that. Right through there, huh? Oh yeah, spray that right in my drink. There's our vent hole. Okay. Now at the right end, drill a hole into the valve bore there. Little L-shaped guy, but a boom right in the end of there. I think we're almost through there. We'll use old valve to remove the burr. Interesting. Okay. Okay, hopefully I didn't nick it up inside there. Alright. Alright, so we have our hole going through there. And this hole right through here connecting these. Well, that's just cool. Let me see what you're looking like in there. Oh, it looks like it's not drilled all the way. There's some burrs in there. Okay, hold on. Let's get these burrs out of here. There we go. at least much better. And then we'll get the burrs out on the inside. It tastes good. Pew, pew. Okay. I don't have a small file, but I do have this. I don't feel any burrs. Feels pretty dang smooth. Okay, so moving on here. I just hosed this bad boy down with the carb cleaner, dried it, whatever, all that goody goodness. And then check balls. One goes in here, one goes in there for the 87 up. It's in these directions here with the auxiliary valve body like we do have. So I actually only had 2 of these balls here. Then the one that was in whatever. Oh, the auxiliary valve body. Or no, that's not what I took off. Whatever that thing was that was taken off, the thingy thing. Anyway, I only have 3 check balls total. So put those back. We don't have to worry about the one that's here. So I'm not. Then I took the gasket off of this, cleaned it up real good. And now, with these directions, it says, if plate has hole 4, plug it. Hole 4 is right there. Hole 4 is not right there, so we don't have to plug it. But plug holes 5, D, and F. So I went, circled them, 5, D, and F. Big boy there. There's a lot of them on here, but we're just going through each part. And there's H for that one. D and E. So we're gonna drill this one out. Drill these ones out. Drill these 2 out and that one out. And this says second gear shift feel options. Hole B. Firmer shifts. Hole B 93 to 96 style. Firmest, that's what we're going for. Hole B 101 to 110, and this is the 110 drill bit, because I think this tells you that. Yeah, 110, and we measured those before. So I'm just gonna drill that one out to 110. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Just following along here. 2 asterisks. Boom. Second gear shift feel. We're gonna go for that. Oh, that worked. Oh, geez. Carb cleaner did a number on our marker. Huh. Whoops. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to do all this, and then I will go over that. Alright. So, where'd you go? Fuck. Okay, well, there it is. 3/8 drill bit. Chamfer boy, chamfer boy, chamfer boy. Both sides. 3 holes, 3 plugs. And it says hammer these bad boys in. The video says on a concrete floor. I'm just gonna do it on my little desk here. I think this is a better idea. I'm not sure why they have it on the concrete floor, but this is nice and flat here, and yeah, I think this is gonna be all right. Let's see here. Just double check. $5D and F plug holes. Boom. $5D and F. All right. Oh, that's why they went concrete floor. Shit. Alright, well, we gotta hit a little more harder than that. Alright, here we go. Try it again. Just bounce all around. Oh, nice. Just flattens right out. Huh. Check you out. Okay. Well, that's pretty neat. Let's do this side. Don't want to like dent this thing or bend it, which that last hit kind of did. Let's do a little. Guess that's good. And coming out of there. Okay. To use this little guy. Oh, you can see that there. Okay. Plug these nuts. Okay, we'll do it again. Flatten out real good, then we'll see if your flat stone's gonna bolt in there anyway. And 5. This one better. Yeah, there we go, that's the right one. A little smaller. Now to fit inside. I hope. Oh. No, is that good? Shit. Try it this way. Okay, let's try it. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that was good. Alright, that's plugged. And dented all the way around it too, but that's, you know, I guess it's okay, it's not moving. Not moving, not moving. Alright. Now I'm gonna file them flush. That one got some dings in it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Feels pretty flush. A little indented on this one. I mean, I think that's okay. That's like dented in. Ah, there we go. Still not very flush. Shit. Maybe try to cut it out a little bit. I'm barely hitting on that plug. That does. Oh, that feels better. Okay. I really have no idea if that's good enough, but this side looks really good. Just kind of indented that a lot. Just don't want to keep taking off so much material. But it's pretty smooth. Okay. Pretty good. Oh, that's the move. Push up on it a little bit. Oh, the hole is our plug. Oh, that one looks really good. All right. Come on, baby. That's gonna be a good one right here. Come on. Come on, baby, come on. Looks pretty flush-ish, kinda. Alright, and this says to, I'm gonna just plug those and it says, hey, listen up here, buddy. Install plate on case with bolts through hole Z, boom and boom, which is this and that. Look through hole A. If hole overhangs case portion, file the portion until the hole is not blocked. File the partition. Okay, so once we drill this hole out, so yeah, okay, so once we drill it out, if this is interfering with that hole that we just drilled out, we have to file this area away, I think. It says file the partition until the hole is not blocked. So, we gotta commence our drilling here. But, yeah. That's what that says to do. So I just wanted to line it up, just get my bearings straight here. There it is. And let's go do that. Well, the directions say G is going to be 110. This is the 110 bit. This is the 157 bit. So 110 for G and 110 for B, because we're going for the firm boy. So G without drilling through my leg. Or my fingers. Successful. Big boy. And wait, no, 110. We got G. Then B. B kind of looks already pretty big. B firmer, 93 to 96. Let's see what it is now. Oop. Oh boy. Well, it's already at 96. Would you look at that? So this is already some firm shit. Well, we're going for firmest. Give it the old 110-eroni. Should be bada boom. Oh wow, it's a little less. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Don't want to be too heavy on these bad boys. Alright, B for booty hole. Big booty hole. Oh boy. Drill to the work. Wow. Yeah, boy. Okay. Now, that was G. G and B. So now A, C, and E. 157. Oh dear. Okay. A, C, and E. A. Oh boy, you're getting way bigger. That was quick. Don't want a huge ass burr on this thing. I also don't want to make it really big. Okay, so A, C, and E. 157. A, C, and E. Ace. Don't drill through this leg either. Okay, now I'm going to just take this and again take down these burrs. Look at that. I don't have a deburring tool. Well, I don't have a specifically for deburring only tool. I'll file this down too. Okay. Nice and smooth. And I think we got that one, yeah. I got that one. Ooh. Very berry boy. Smooth. Smooth it out. Okay. I'll put a file over these two so the outsides are nice and smooth. Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, there's the last one. I did 3 of them. Okay. Just double check. Plug holes 5D and F. 5D and F. Okay. A to 157. Something about it lining up, which we'll go double check. 157 at A. Oh, it's a little rough. A little rough up there. There we go. Much better. Okay. B. We made that old beast go out to 110. It was already at 96. Let's see. B. Yep, that was B, and then C. Went to 157. Obviously the bigger one. Why does it feel so rough still? Damn, dude. Did I miss these? They're just big burrs. There we go. Much better, much better. And E, still rough, dude. What the hell? Little baby deburr in there. There we go. Okay. And G, 110. That big boy. Okie dokie. Okay, all we did here after drilling the holes, put some oil, not oil, transmission fluid on it, just so it's nice and sticky. That's supposed to be a V. V goes on that side, bada boom. And look, you can see where we plugged our holes. Pretty neat, bada boom. And then C goes on this one. And then it goes on like a disc. And everything's lining up, you can see right through. That's weird. The check ball's right where we plugged it. There's the other check ball we put in. But yeah. So that's there. Let's see what's next. So we did this. Now we gotta install these check balls. And I'll show you what I did after I do that. The next part is installing the check balls, but I'm just looking at what was on here originally. And we got 1, 2, this looks like some big old copper guy, I don't know. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's all I see right now. So we'll see where these directions say to put them in here. Okay, looking at the directions. We have valve body type B. We need to make sure C and 2 are installed. They have them on here, but I'm going to look at this since the transmission is currently upside down right here. Got it lined up like this. I'm just checking over here first. I know earlier that actually fell out and went down in there, and we took this apart and found it, took it out, and now it's back in its home, right in there already. Oh, there we go. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. Okay. So take Mr. Checkball out, put him in his right spot. It's at the top. Whoops. Yep. Okay. Man, it's very sticky with the Vaseline on there. Okay. Smush it back in there with some Vaseline then. Oh, not coming up. Good. Okay, so that one's in there. Boom. Put that back in the pan. Now we'll go to here. Now I have not touched these, so I'm assuming if they're in there and they're not supposed to be, then take them out. I have not done this part yet. Check band clearance through opening in case with a skinny screwdriver. Make sure the band wiggles on drum front to rear. Let's do that. Seems easy enough. Just we'll give it a little wiggle. Alright. Here's the band. Oh yeah. Front to back. Well, it moves kind of a lot. Oh, started bending it. Wiggles on drum front rear. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Okay. Yep. Don't know if that's like a lot, a little. No idea. But it wiggles. So, install check balls. Mark C and 2 for type 2. C. Boom, boom. Good. C over here. Good. And 2. Right here. And I'm just going to block off number 1 because we don't need that. C, C. C and C. And C. And 2. And 2's right here. Now, it doesn't say anything about this one. No hole. So that's weird. Looking in here, install tapered plug with no hole. Step 2. I'm not seeing a hole there. So there's nothing for us to plug, I'm guessing. And I don't see a ball in here. Where does dog hair come from? Ugh. Okay, well I don't see that in here at all. So I'm going to take this out. Because I can't imagine, like in the video, the trans is still in the truck and I took it out. So this would have fallen out. So I'm guessing we just don't need it. So if we do, I guess we'll find out. But okay, I'm going to go ahead and we did that. We figured out which ones we need. I just have to take one out, I think. And install 2 taper plug orifices here. Boom. And here. Boom. And it looks like there's already a little ball in there. They didn't say anything about that guy. Maybe I leave this in there? I have no idea. I think I need to do a little research then. Because in the video he said, oh, they fall out, don't worry, we'll show you where those go later. So we'll leave them in there for now, because they didn't mention this one, and it's in that picture right there. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's a small one too. Oh, and yep, that's where you go. Okay, well, I'll plug these holes and let's see what else is there to do. Okay, well, I'm deciding to just take that ball out because I don't see it in the picture, and they told me which ones to install here, and that's not one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and install this tapered orifice here and here, and I didn't have a hole here, so I'm not going to do that. And then I'm going to boom, put these back in and bolt everything back up. The next step, I have the Corvette servo, second gear servo, so we're not going to mess with that. And this is stick only, so I believe we are done here after I do that. Okay, turns out this thing came out, pulled that out. I do have this little hole in here. There's actually 2 holes in there. One there and one there. And the directions say to plug it with the one that has no hole. So that's what we'll do. There and there. Oh, and this one with the small holes in there, and this one with the really small holes in there, like step 1. So, alright, gonna do this. GoPro's probably gonna die, but basically gonna put this in, and then that's the end of the directions. So I'm gonna go and put everything back together.